Welcome to ITA See the World. Today we have a special guest from Hawaii. She is Hinaleimoana, the director in focus of 2023 Taiwan International Ethnographic Film Festival. And today she's going to share more story about Hawaii and the other Pacific islands. So aloha, Hina.
Aloha.
Aloha. So can you say hi to our audience first?
Aloha nui mai a kako e nā hoa kipa, e nā hoa launa e nāna mai nei I ke wahi polokalamu o ke kiwi ho e oiwi o Taiwan nei. Aloha.
Thank you so much. And first of all, we would like to know that you have 3 works for the film festival. Can you briefly introduce the story behind 3 works? The ITA and the Rajas and also the Mahu.
The 3 films that I presented in this film festival speak to different understandings that come from Hawaii, where I am from. The first film, called ITA, it speaks to a very close, intimate relationship between men and women and women. It does not automatically mean that the relationship is a sexual relationship, but very close. And it's meant for trust and helping each other. It is called AIKΑNE. That's the first film. The second film is called The Rogers, and my film crew traveled to the islands south of us in the South Pacific. The island's called Samoa, and there is a group of what the West would call transgender men, born as female but live as male. And we felt it was a nice thing to do to uplift their story. And the third film, Kapai Mahu, speaks about 4 legendary healers who journey from our ancestral homelands in a place called Kahiki, or known to the world as Tahiti. And these 4 healers were Mahu. They were dual gender, dual spirit, male and female, mind, body, spirit. And so that's the film talking about their amazing ability to heal and help the people.
And talk about the ITA. Do you set the location or from any Pacific countries? This story.
The story is an imaginary story. It's a fictional story, but the term AIKANE belongs to Hawaii. There are some themes found in the story, like what we call the he'e, or the great octopus, and how in Hawaii, the he'e, or the octopus, is the body form of the deity Kanaloa. Kanaloa is the deity of the great sea, the ocean. And Kanaloa in the octopus form is called upon when giving prayer to ask for healing and to ask for the sickness to slip away from somebody who is ill. So we take some understandings from Hawaii, but when you see the spear and the decoration, it's a fictional story.
Wow, that's interesting. And how about the Rajas? Is you're describing the Fafafine and also the Fa'atama.
Yes.
So can you share a little more about this the group of people?
Samoa, in our islands belonging to our cousins. They are cousin to the Hawaiian people. So Fa'afafine means someone to be like a woman, a boy or a man being like a woman. Fa'atama is a woman being like a man. And it is understood in all of Polynesia, Hawaii, Tonga, Samoa, Tahiti, Tuvalu, Tokelau, Rapa Nui, Aotearoa, many islands. We only have one pronoun, he, she, it. Only one word. We say, depending on what island you come from, Oia or Goia. Oia Goya. Same word.
The same word.
It means he, she, it.
So, is there any challenges they are facing right now in Samoa, so that you want to make a film to talk about their situation?
My understanding is that, like in Hawaii, many people understand fa'afafine, the men who are like women, but not everybody is as accepting, and not everybody is as embracing of the women who be like men. So we felt that by sharing the story of the Rogers, that it would uplift them and make people more aware.
Talk about the accept and the embrace. It seems that indigenous people or the elder people from the indigenous community are more, like they can accept the people like them rather than the outsider or the foreign people, right?
Yes. Outside people, especially Westerners, Western foreigners, they only focus on the physical element. They do not focus on the mental, the emotional, and the spiritual aspect of a person. And Western foreigners always like to focus on the body and what the body has or does not have. But in a Hawaiian understanding, the value or the worth of somebody is focusing on their role and their responsibility in community.
Yes, I think that's most important things rather than just look the outside thing.
Yes.
Yes. And we want to know more about the Kapai Mahu. Can you share a little bit story behind the fiction or the movie or the documentary that you want to tell us?
The Kapai Mahu film, we started off by presenting 8 minutes of animation, and that is the basic story. But we wanted to tell the story behind the story. And so we came up with the 1-hour documentary to talk about how in traditional times before the coming of foreigners, when Hawaii was still a Hawaiian place and Hawaiian people still speak Hawaiian language, people like Mahu people are accepted and celebrated every day, respected every day. Now with Western foreign influence, capitalist economy, Christian religion, it changes our people's values and beliefs to make people look at us very badly. And I do not support that. It is disrespectful. So I wanted to make sure that the film talk about that.
Yeah, and can you tell us more about the legend story about four Mahu come from Tahiti to Hawaii?
Yes, so these 4 great healers, they journey for hundreds of miles, 1,000, 2,000 miles across the sea. And they land in the Hawaiian Islands. And they know how to heal people, and they know how to treat different illnesses. So, many people come to see them, and many people love them and respect them because they help the people. And so, on a particular night of the moon, the great stones were brought from far away, and no modern technology, and they were brought all the way down to the seashore. If you drive by car, it is about 15 minutes away to drive. But it is far. They are very far away from the ocean. And those large boulders were brought there to pay respect and honor the 4 healers. So that is the basic story. To honor them with stone is the highest honor because stone is important. Stone, before the healers were ready to leave that area, they pray and pray and pray at the stones every day for 1 month. and then they disappear. But they leave their power to the stones, and they gift it to the people. Now there is a fence around the stones, so not everybody goes to touch and interact with the stones like that, because many people have disrespected. Foreigners come and disrespect the stones. So to prevent the stones from wearing down, in 1997 they put a fence. Yes.
And we can see there's a lot of effort from native Hawaiian to preserve these stones, right?
Yes.
And I'd like to know more about Mahu, because as you mentioned, they are the healer. So I want to know that nowadays, how many Mahu still in the native Hawaiian society right now, or what's their situation right now?
So our people that we call healer is someone called Kanaka La'au Lapa'au, someone who knows how to heal. But a Mahu person is a dual spirit person. And there are many Mahu. I don't know how many there are, but many. You can go anywhere in Hawaii and you can see a Mahu. Mahu can be a male to female or female to male. In the Western world, you have LGBTQIA+, many words and letters, and Western thinking puts you in a box. We don't do that. Only one word, Mahu. It speaks to the person. And when you have two male and two female, any kind, in relationship with each other, you call it Noho AIKΑNE. AIKANE means friend, but special intimate friend of same sex. Noho AIKANE means to stay with your AIKANE.
That's impressive.
Yes.
You don't like limited by the Western,
No.
identification for the female or male.
Western identification is rubbish for me. I don't need this. I am a voice for my people. And I want to say to the native people of Taiwan, be strong. You don't have to accept all the foreigner ways of thinking and seeing the world, only to throw your understanding and belief out the door. You don't have to do that. There is much the outside world can learn from us as native people.
Yeah, that's important. And I would like to ask that does Mahu plays a different role in the native Hawaiian society, right?
Mahu have many roles. Mahu people very smart and very talented. Mahu people fill in all the places where men and women need help. In traditional Hawaiian society, sometimes only men do certain type of work and only women do certain type of work. But a Mahu can do both. Mahu is for me, Mahu is blessing. And Mahu is extra strong in understanding and knowing. Because a Mahu have to be able to do plenty of many things. That is the gift when you are Mahu, but it is great responsibility. If you are Mahu and you sit around and just say to people, oh, you better respect me because I am Mahu. For what? It's not right. We don't respect you just because you are Mahu. We respect you because you are Mahu who use your skill, your talent, and your knowledge and your intelligence to do for others.
And talk about that, some future generation might not be aware of, themselves as a Mahu. So I think they might be very confused when they are in their journey, right? If they are Mahu, but they don't know they are Mahu. So there was some confusion in their life. Then how do you help them to, find themselves and do the work that Mahu should capable of doing? Yeah.
The world of the West makes us think that in order to be a feminine woman, you are a certain way. And in order to be masculine man, you are a certain way. But Mahu can be very fluid, like water. You know, like in Buddhist concept, flow with the water, flow where the spirit and the heart will go. Happy life.
Yeah, happy life.
We have many of my people, Native Hawaiian and other Pacific Islander, and even more, because Hawaiian people are a minor minority in our own homes. So many people now live in Hawaii. But many youth of all ethnicities struggle because they don't feel acceptance and the people around them don't understand. Because they come from a society that is dark-minded and not too intelligent, you know? So I hope that the work that I am doing with my team, Dr. Dean Hamer and Joe Wilson, I hope that our work will help other people.
As a indigenous or a Native Hawaiian educator, is there any goals or future plans that you want to achieve in the future?
I want to help my people and my islands to reinstate a rightful place for us to live and exist, and not just survive, but I want my people to thrive and to live healthy, live happy. I want my people to have a relationship with our language, our history, our culture. I want my people to be respected in my home, because right now my people are not respected in our home.
And that is because the colonization, and we are forced to become American.
Some of my people accept it and they like it. I do not. I rather have Hawaii and Hawaiian people have the level of relationship we had before, to have a reciprocal and friendly relations with another country, the US and any other country. But now we are a people under the United States government. So many of the social and economic problems we have, the current solutions that are provided really is not the best solution unless you think about our political status as a people.
And I think you mentioned about your work is to kind of like decolonizing the people of Native Hawaiians. That is your work right now.
Yes.
Yes. And I think that every soul, no matter you are in a female or male's body,
yes,
I think every soul worth to be respected.
Yes.
Yes. That's what I'm learn from your work,
yes,
and your what you're doing right now. And thank you so much for sharing today. Mahalo.
Thank you. Mahalo.
Thank you.